All right, let's talk about why Mason Rudolph, quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, was not suspended for the Myles Garrett helmet bashing situation. He also says, and I'll link this article in the description, that he was not going to file criminal charges against Myles Garrett, and should he had filed criminal charges. Okay, let's get into it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Now, if you don't know what happened, end of the game, Steelers was losing by 2 touchdowns. Myles Garrett sacked, or trying to sack Mason Rudolph. Didn't realize Rudolph didn't have the ball in his hand. He kept trying to take him down. Rudolph got mad, felt he was getting too physical. So then he started trying to get back at Myles Garrett, grab his helmet off, trying to be physical with him on the ground. Myles Garrett didn't like it. I don't know what was said between each other. And then, long story short, Myles Garrett ripped his helmet off and hit him in the head with it, right? Was no physical harm done to Mason Rudolph, but he definitely should have been suspended. He was the instigator. He's the starter. He started it. He the starter and Myles Garrett was the alternator, okay? He definitely should have been suspended. I don't care. He should have been suspended 3 games. Just like his offensive lineman got suspended. He should have been suspended. If you look at that film, he's on top of Myles Garrett right in that picture. I got the perfect picture. Trying to rip his helmet off. He started it, but you know what they say. They never get the guy that started. It's always the guy that retaliate. And was Myles Garrett wrong? Absolutely. Should Myles Garrett have been suspended? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending him. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is Mason Rudolph played the part. Mason Rudolph really started the altercation. He really started. He got on top of him. He ripped his helmet off. So if you big enough to bark up that tree, you bad enough to bark up that tree. Well, you be bad enough to do it. And everybody, didn't see it. You playing your back to the football. Remember that. Pouncey, other offensive linemen, the back to the football. You're not seeing what's happening. And they just reacting after the game. Oh, he did. Myles Garrett should be criminal charge, should be banned. But go back and watch it. Your quarterback tried to get physical with the 6'6", 260-pound man. He choked him. Look at his hand. He grabbed his helmet. Tried to rip Myles Garrett's helmet off first. Myles Garrett backed away. Right? Mason Rudolph charged him. Look at his face. He charged him while Garrett is engaged with another offensive lineman. So Mason Rudolph had a few chances to walk away from the situation. Okay? He got on top of him, tried to rip his helmet off, tried to get scrappy. They got up. The lineman right there breaking it apart. Right? Mason Rudolph come back again. What you expect to happen? That's a man. Up by 21, up by 14, down by 50. At the end of the day, that's a man that already got a reputation for being soft. Because he didn't want to do an interview with Booger McFarland because he had some constructive criticism for him. A fan just punched him in the face and got off and ran. A fan punched Myles Garrett in the face and ran off on him. So he already got a reputation for being sweet. So he got something to prove. Now, is that Mason Rudolph's job to know that? No. But you're supposed to know your ops when you're about to go up against him. But he ain't innocent. But then once again, this is another thin line of racial inequality in the NFL. It is. Mason Rudolph should be suspended 3 games like his lineman, Pouncey. He should. No doubt about it. He could have walked away. Now, after he did that, he hemmed him up on the ground. He got his got back. Had he walked away, walked behind the ref, walked back to the sideline, it never would have got to this point. We're not sitting here talking about none of this happening, really. Probably a personal foul on one of them. And then the 8 seconds run off, we going home and doing whatever we got to do, right, at the game. But no, he charged Myles Garrett again, trying to be big and bad. So, of course you don't file criminal charges. You started that. You asked for that. You try to take his helmet off first, but you notice you go to ESPN. So I don't watch ESPN like that no more. I might watch The Jump. I might watch NBA. I might watch the NFL telecast. I don't watch FS1 no more. As you get older, you try to see agendas. And Damian Woodley and all of them trying to make him seem like the bad guy. Come on, man. Damian Woodley. I see why he got the job. He Gregory Hines on ESPN. Only one I seen that keep it 100 was the old Packer receiver. James Jones? I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. He's the only one that kept it real. On NFL Network. He's the only one that kept it real. Of course you don't file criminal charges. Because you started it. You came back for some more. So, like I said before, he should have been suspended. But once again, it's another black eye from the black community on the NFL. And if they play Kaepernick Saturday, I got a video come out about Kaepernick next. If they play Kaepernick, bro, I don't blame people for pulling their viewership at this point. Because there's no way Mason Rudolph, everybody got suspended was black, but Mason Rudolph. And he was the reason why it got to that point. I'm just showing you, bro. Like, if I have a son, we not growing up playing football. We grow up playing baseball. Soccer, something else, dude. Because NFL ain't where it's at. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the situation. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Want to make a donation, just share the video. I appreciate that love, support, man. Other than that, check out our NFL playlist. Let me know what you guys thought about the situation. Am I tripping? Let me know what your perspective is in the comment section. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We go.